Hello, everyone. This is Case and Base. Today we will learn about the point of setting in order to location management and other systems.
Last time, we have learned about the definition and points of setting in order, and 3T management. This time, let's learn the details about location management, which is another important concept in setting in order.
So, let's get started with the lecture. Mr. Kai, I am looking forward to the lesson of location management.
I see. Next to 3T management, location management is one of the most important concepts in 5S. Be sure to remember it well. Location management refers to the management of products, parts and materials, etc. by utilizing the location, placed flat, rack, etc. There are 4 points of location management. Do you know what they are?
Yes, I think the first one is area display. For example, what should be put in this place can be clarified by indicating the storage space for in-process product, preservation place for parts and storage space for materials.
That's right. Do you know anything else?
And, aren't there any displays such as shelf A or shelf B?
You are right. That is called location indication. Indications such as shelf A, line A and pillar B are used. The remaining 2 points are the block number display and the actual product display. Take the display of shelf as example, 1 to 2. 3A and B2 can be used as the block number display. Location and block number display is used as well by combining the location display and block number display mentioned earlier. The actual product display refers to displaying the product name, product number and standard inventory quantity, etc. What and how many items are placed there should be the normal state can be understood by just having a look.
I see. The use of these 4 displays and indication is a requirement for location management.
Next, let's see the location management example of storage shelf. The point is how to make various displays in order to achieve the 3T management of the storage place, which refers to fixed position, where, fixed product, what, and fixed quantity, how many. Area display and location display are applied to the fixed position. And the displays such as storage space for parts, etc. are applied to the area display. Next, as the location display, the identification display of the shelves such as A, B, C is used. And the number such as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is used as block number display. In addition, as for fixed products and fixed quantity, actual product display is used to clarify the item, product number, standard inventory quantity and ordering point. As for the inventory quantity, be sure to make the relationship between the maximum and minimum quantity and the ordering point to be clearly understood.
So the location management can be performed in this way. It feels like the information on items and storage space is firmly connected.
As what is explained in 3 management, the basis of location management is also anyone, even a newcomer can find what they need on the spot right away. Always keep in mind that the point of location management is anyone can understand, not just display.
Mr. Kai, how should we think about the location management of the storage space for large items?
The concept of location management of storage space for large items are basically the same. Area display, location and block number display are applied to the fixed position. Just as I have mentioned earlier, the area display clearly indicates what to put in that area, such as storage space for materials. Location and block number are displayed the same as A, B, C and 1, 2, 3. Actual product display with the information of item, product number, quantity per carton and ordering point is attached for the fixed products and fixed quantity.
The concept is exactly the same for both large and small items.
However, the location of large items should be set to secure a passage for people to pass through, and the items at front will not have to be moved in order to take out the items at the back. And it is also important to indicate the height limit and to take measures to create a system to prevent the items from collapsing when being piled up too high.
Only when these conditions are met can anyone manage the storage in the same way. Mr. Kai, is there anything should be remembered about setting in order besides 3T management, shape matching and location management?
Yes, there are several points. I will explain them in detail now. It is effective to use the ideal state card to perform the 3T management of the storage space for the items that cannot be shape matched. Ideal state card refer to the card that shows what state the item in this place should be placed so that anyone can understand. It is an effective method for the 3T management of the jigs and tools trolleys which cannot be managed by shape matching and storage space for large items, etc.
Ideal state card, I will write it down.
The standing signboard should be used to display the storage space when needed. The targets are the storage places for temporary storage products, in-process products between processes, non-conforming products, products waiting to be shipped, products waiting to be judged, customer complaint products and defective products, etc. The standing signboard is effective when the storage space cannot be displayed on the wall or when the position of the storage space changes depending on the situation. For example, the information of temporary storage, management version, product name, product number, quantity, storage period, storage reason, management, responsible department and staff in charge of management, etc. are stated on the standing signboard. And the information of area code, line name, product number, the maximum and minimum quantity, information of pre-process and post-process, management responsible department and staff in charge of management are stated on the standing signboard for in-process product.
I see. Standing signboard, I will take a note. If a standing signboard is applied, anyone will know what is stored at a glance. It seems that it will lead to reduction of loss and searching for items.
Furthermore, when the standing signboard is used, it is also important to make it easy for anyone, including supporters and newcomers, to understand at a glance by unifying the display colors for each type of item throughout the factory. For example, the rules are decided in the way that the storage space for in-process products is blue, the storage space for outsourced products is yellow, the storage space for defective products is red, the storage space for materials is green and the storage space for jigs and tools is brown. By creating a unified standard for the entire factory in this way, items can be managed and judged based on the same rules wherever you go in the factory, so anyone can work without searching, hesitation, and making mistakes. Let's create a unified standard properly for the entire factory.
So color images are helpful for identifying information. Utilization of color, I will write it down.
Now, I will introduce the example of bad use of the standing signboards in the storage space for materials. A big problem that must be avoided is hidden in this photo. Actually, at the start of 5S activities, this company put up standing signboards everywhere without thinking about anything. Do you know what the problem is?
Yes, I know. This way of setting is inefficient because the operator has to take the trouble to change the position of the standing signboard and other pallets when transporting the materials with the lift.
That's right. The way you can't transport the materials without getting off the lift and moving the signboard should never be continued. In the first place, it goes against the original purpose of 5S. One of the purposes of 5S is to increase the productivity. It should not be a management method that reduces the productivity, on the contrary.
It's a typical example that the means has become the purpose.
In this case, the direction of improvement that should have been made is as follows. The 3T displays should utilize the standing signboards gathered, which should be displayed large enough so that they can be seen even from a little far away. The fork of the lift should be inserted from the side so that the items can be set aside without moving. It should be regulated that work to be always done from only one direction by drawing a white line.
Instead of putting up a signboard for everything, storage management that enhances productivity must be promoted.
At last, I will introduce some systems of setting in order. The first is color management. This is a management that can be understood at a glance and a system that makes it difficult to make mistakes. When the materials are input, it will be noticed if the color is different. Next is first in, first out. It refers to a system allowing to take out things in oldest first order without having to think about it. First in, first out is the key word frequently used in 5S activities, so be sure to remember it. And next is the inventory management by ordering Kanban. It refers to a system that does not order extra items and only order the needed number of items if the ordering Kanban is removed.
I see that there are various approaches to perform setting in order. I will continue learning various cases so that I can adopt a proper system based on the situation. Now, we make a summary of today's lecture. Location management refers to the management of products, parts and materials, etc. by utilizing the location, placed flat, rack, etc. There are 4 points which are area display, location indication, block number display and actual product display. The examples of the approaches of setting in order include ideal state card, standing signboard, color utilization, color management, first in first out, ordering Kanban, etc. First in, first out refers to a system allowing to take out things in oldest first order without having to think about it. It was important to create a system which allows anyone, even newcomers, to follow the rules of first in first out naturally. Thank you for all your hard work. The lectures on 5S activities Learn It with Animation overview of 5S, sorting and setting in order are over. Have you understood the points about sorting and setting in order, and the overview of 5S? Let's try to put what we have learned to practical use. In the lectures on 5S activities Learn It with Animation Shunning Standardizing Sustaining, we will learn about the points of shunning, standardizing and sustaining. That's all about today's lecture. So, see you at the next theme.